Reddick on the field. This is where we will see him today, primarily passing situations. May on 3rd and 5, taking his first shot near side of the field, looking for Booty.
It's a lot of one-on-one balls down the sideline, and you can see Drake May not afraid to throw the football down the field.
Bryce Behringer's punt. Xavier Gibson slips a couple of tackles. Gibson crosses midfield. On 3rd and 3, crossing route over the middle. Rodgers looking for Hall, and it's incomplete. 2 touchdowns, but it has all gone south since then. Can they get back on course? This is a quick release. Demario Douglas atop the AFC. On 3rd and 4, May working from the gun here over the middle, completes. First down and more. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry, their leading receiver so far this season. It's a pickup of 11.
But does not give the impression that this moment is too big for him.
On 2nd and 7, here come the Jets again. May climbs the pocket, is going to run for it. First down and more for the Patriots. May, everyone covered down the field.
And Stevenson has been excellent in those situations.
May climbs the pocket, going to run again. May, first down, May in, touchdown. May, the 22-year-old rookie with a 17-yard sprint. Can they change the vibes with this team and get that win? But not the start they were looking for, down 7-0. Another pitch near side of the field. This is Hall. And it's a New England defense today without one of their starting safeties. No Kyle Duggar, who's out with the ankle. 3rd and 9. Rodgers, far side for Adams, and it's incomplete. And a late marker comes in.
Pass interference, number 0 on the defense.
March, was there something underneath with that right arm of Gonzalez?
Patriots are showing an all-out pressure look with man-to-man coverage.
Rodgers near side to the end zone, and there's the flag.
Pass interference, defense, number 53. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
But the linebackers, just a confidence thing to turn and locate the football.
James Territory telling us that he did agree with the call. Rodgers slinging one to the end zone. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin able to squeeze it.
I tell you what, Aaron Rodgers just rips this in a tight window. I mean, that is tight as tight could be. And how about the concentration from Conklin? There's a lot of traffic. Almost one hands it, knows he's going to get popped, and then still is able to control it. Well, that's an excellent throw and catch.
Well, that's an unbelievable catch. Concentration, as Arch just alluded to, tight space in the back of the end zone, and the point after, not even close from Zerline.
For whatever reason, in recent memory, they just haven't been able to find that reliability outside.
May climbs the pocket with everyone covered. May breaking tackles. Had the 17-yard touchdown run early.
To be able to split the pocket, and they've created some penalties. They've got to play better.
May. Jets able to get to the rookie for the first time. Quinnen Williams got there first, and Hassan Reddick was right behind him.
Wasn't for a couple pass interference penalties. Who knows?
Second down pass from Rodgers completes to Ruckert.
And Wilson wants to learn everything he can.
He's been a sponge so far. Rodgers off the fake, over the middle, and it is caught. Wilson making the catch. They're going to mark him down short of the end zone. First and goal from the 1. Rodgers near side end zone. It is caught. Gibson, touchdown. Himself a half here in New England. Clean catch from the first vantage point. A little bit of a bobble there, but he is protecting the football. Don't see it arch hit the turf. Looks like a catch for Gibson. Play clock down to 0 as Brissett barely gets it off in time. Steps up in the pocket, slings one, they complete, but they're going to be well short of the first down. Douglas on the catch.
They just have to find a way to get pressure up front.
Rodgers again working near side, drops it in the bucket for Wilson. Rodgers protected, it's deflected and caught. But they're going to be short of the first down marker, well short. Now they're going to rule incomplete. Now start the second half the way they started the game, forcing a 3 and out. There's Morstead on to punt. Marcus Jones going to play it just outside his 10. Cuts it to the near side. Jones has some real estate. Jones breaking free. Inside Jets territory, still on his feet. All the way down to the Jets 25. Then if you've just hopped on with us, Drake May concussion done for the day. Jacoby Brissett slinging one here to Booty.
That time could not take care of Quinnen Williams.
Brissett far side, it's caught. First down. Stevenson, he's right at the line to gain. They marked him short of the line to gain. Stevenson has it. Stevenson in, touchdown. And the New England Patriots answering back. And we are tied here in Foxborough.
That is a big boy drive by the Patriots. Booty gets a block on Sauce Gardner, and then it's one-on-one. Stevenson just able to power it and run over Isaiah Oliver. That is a heck of a drive. Really, how about Stevenson? Catch on the sideline.
Jets have lost 4 straight. As desperate as it gets in week 8. Rodgers puts some air under it. Far side, it's caught. Wilson and the flag.
And now you're getting the mismatches that you want. I'm telling you, it should really open things up.
Rodgers gets it to Adams. This is the 4th target for Devontae Adams on the day.
Catches in tight situations.
Fresh set of downs for the Jets. Rodgers faking the pitch. Then he goes underneath to Hall. Near side, Hall. Good yardage on first down. Let's see if they mark him out. Yes, they will. On 3rd and 1, Rodgers sold the fake, and then he missed over the middle to Adams. Young man they took with the 17th overall pick last year. And now it's Zuerlein on for the 29-yard attempt. Remember, he missed the point after in the first half, but he is perfect here.
You know, should be there at the end, but just can't quite seem to get a run.
Brissett on 3rd and 7, fires, and it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended target. Boy, that would have been a first down for New England. Rodgers will work from the gun here on 2nd and 8 as we begin the 4th quarter. Quick drop over the middle, completes. Conklin had to go up a little high for it, makes the catch. Going to get all the way down to the Patriots 20.
The Jets have to figure out a way to beat man-to-man coverage, and it looks like they're doubling Adams.
Lazard out with the chest injury. Rodgers never had a chance. Christian Ellis. 44-yard attempt. Zuerlein has missed a point after. And this kick from 44 wide left.
Look, this is an important drive for this defense.
Here's a little flea flicker, and then Brissett gets it to Hooper, the tight end. Hooper's got some carpet in front of him. Hard, stiff arm. He's got the first down, but we'll check the flag here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 72. That 15-yard penalty be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
3rd and 11 after the incompletion. They get it to Henry, and he's got it. Taking on a tackler right at the line to gain. 3rd and 9 for New England as we approach the 9-minute mark in the 4th. Brissett, clean pocket, delivers over the middle to Thornton, breaks a tackle. First down, Patriots. Second OC gig that he's had in his career, last 4 years in Cleveland. What do they dial up here? 3rd and goal. Brissett to the end zone, incomplete. No flags. Started more than 30 games over the last 3 years. As the field goal here gives New England the lead. On 2nd and 7, quick drop. Rodgers, perfect pass to Wilson. It is ruled a completion as Wilson with his 3rd 100-yard day of the season. Hall finds the edge. Hall has a seam. That's a first down run for the Jets. Arch, this is why you go out and get Aaron Rodgers for moments like this in the game. Rodgers, the pump fake, fires over the middle, and it is caught. Rodgers delivering a strike to Adams. Very tight space. Rodgers giving here to Braylon Allen, and he's in. Touchdown. Braylon Allen, the rookie, able to bang it in for the Jets. Jets have punched back and have retaken the lead, and they will go for the two-point conversion.
This is about as clogged up could be, and just somehow he's able to find just a little space and end up in the end zone.
Second rushing touchdown of the season for Allen. 3 years collegiately at Wisconsin. Jets took him with their fourth-round pick.
You expect all-out pressure. Bring the house. You got to beat man coverage.
Rodgers over the middle. It's caught. They're not going to get it. Brissett on 2nd and 10. High pass, and it is caught. Henry.
Defense in their last drive gave up 2 third and longs. They've got to be at their best here.
On 3rd and 9, Brissett steps up. He's going to run for it. Brissett's got the first down. Making plays.
To me, looks like they're going to drop out and play coverage.
See what they've done on 3rd down. Here they come. Free blitzer. Brissett somehow gets it out cleanly and completes inside the 10. Booty atoning. Brissett under center. Here we go. Stevenson on the take. Stevenson is in for the touchdown.
Well, put the big boy in there. City So, extra offensive lineman as a fullback. I mean, the Jets, they do almost all they can up front. They make it really tough. But Ramondre Stevenson keeping those pads low, crosses that ball over the goal line. An unbelievable finish for Gerard Mayo's New England Patriots.
Brissett, near side, Stevenson, 3-point lead.
If you complete this pass, you have 2 plays left in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers sidesteps over the middle, and it is caught. Adams makes the catch, but they can't stop the clock.
Game's over.
Final seconds come off, and it is over here in Foxborough.
That is the end of the ball game.
The Jets run out of time and suffer a back-breaking loss here in Week 8.